As we're all likely well aware of, the commodity market or share market is globally interconnected, and hence, the impact on prices of any commodity can be experienced worldwide. The oil prices, especially in this case, are highly dependent on the global market, and their rise and fall are determined by it. Therefore, if one part of the world faces a crisis, its impact again can be felt anywhere else in the world. It's been pointed out by many people who are connected directly to the commodities market that the various seasonal factors, which include the demand for gas, maintenance of oil refineries, and the current geopolitical tensions, are the sole reasons for the gas prices being so high in the US and elsewhere currently. And this video is going to try to explain why this is happening and how much of an increase US citizens can face regarding gas prices. Republican lawmakers also say that President Joe Biden's initiatives for rising gas prices are a vital cause in the steep rise of gas prices. As proof, the administration's decision to reject the Keystone Pipeline in 2021 is a solid example to validate this statement. It's also probable that Mr. Biden's executive order, which halts oil and gas production on federal land in January of 2021, there's a sudden, unprecedented surge in oil prices in the commodities market. According to the most recent data, the United States used to produce 11.6 million barrels of oil per day every week in March 4th, 2002, compared with an average of 11.3 million barrels every day in 2020. Oil field and gas drilling has been enhanced under Biden, but enterprises in the United States are constricted by a lack of rigs, wagons, and the workforce necessary to supply more oil. The West, led by the United States, explicitly excluded Russian oil and natural gas from the punitive measures it has imposed as a way to discipline Russia against the war. The U.S. administration overturned its position on Tuesday, prohibiting Russian oil as well as other fuel shipments in the United States. At the same time, the UK positioned that it would try and replace the Russian oil imports by the end of the year. The European Union is more difficult because it's heavily reliant on Russian oil supplies. Because of the gravity of the war, trying to buy Russian oil is fraught with uncertainty, and trying to find tankers wanting to visit Russian port terminals for the ships is even more difficult. And as a result of this, Russian gas supplies to Europe are severely impacted, and they have to sell it at a steep discount because nobody wants it from them. Nobody wants to buy anything from them. Sooner or later, investors are going to price the oil at higher prices than the current price due to the lack of Russian gas supply, resulting in less supply and increased costs. Another factor mentioned by Dehan is the deregulation of COVID-19 constraints that were previously in place across the country. People will be around more now that the regulations have been lifted, or at least toned down, correlating with the usual rise in gas prices as the summer season sets in. This is undoubtedly, and to not put it lightly, a dire situation. None of us were prepared for the war or the pandemic. Therefore, as rightly pointed out by Dehan, who is the head of Petroleum Analysis Unit at GasBuddy, the $5 per gallon hike is unlikely to go down anytime soon, and it might even last for the rest of 2022. However, forecasting news on the basis of all the minor and insignificant factors aren't really possible as of now, which leaves the share market and the citizens and the workers associated with it to hope for the best. And that's about it. Yeah. So that's all for the video, guys. I would appreciate you staying to the end of the video, and don't click off. Oh man, statistically, do you know like 99.9% of people click off as soon as you say that's it for the video, guys? So if anyone's still here, thanks for being in the 0.01%, and why not like and subscribe? And that's about all I got for you again, so I'll see you in the next one.